Hello, wonderful friends. Welcome back to our Story Corner. Today, we have a very special story about a promise, a lot of waiting, and a super happy surprise. Are you ready to hear it? Let's dive in. Our story begins with two very special people named Abraham and Sarah. They lived in a big tent in a beautiful sunny land. They loved God very much, and God loved them too. One day, God made an amazing promise to Abraham. He said, "Abraham, you and Sarah will have a son, and your family will be as big and sparkly as all the stars in the night sky." Wow, can you imagine that? Look up tonight and count the stars. Just kidding, you can't. There are too many. That's how big God promised Abraham's family would be. Abraham and Sarah were so excited, but there was one little thing. They were very, very old, much older than your grandparents. Sarah would often think, a baby, for us, we're so old. It seemed almost impossible, didn't it? Years and years went by. The sun rose and set, the seasons changed, and Abraham and Sarah grew even older. Sometimes, it was hard to keep believing. Have you ever had to wait a really, really long time for something you wanted? Like for your birthday to come, or for a special holiday? That's how they felt. But they were waiting for many, many years. Abraham would look at Sarah, and they would both wonder, did we hear God right? Will his promise ever come true? But deep in their hearts, they held on to that little spark of hope. They kept trusting God, even when it was hard. Then, one bright and sunny morning, something incredible happened. Just as God had promised, he visited Sarah, and she knew a baby was on the way. Can you believe it? After all that waiting, Abraham and Sarah were filled with so much joy, they couldn't stop smiling. Their home, which had been quiet for so long, was now filled with happy whispers and excited preparations. They knew God always keeps his promises, no matter how long it takes. Soon, the most wonderful sound filled their tent, the cry of a brand new baby boy. He was perfect. Abraham was 100 years old when his son was born. Can you count to 100? It takes a while. They named the baby Isaac, which means he laughs. What a perfect name, because everyone who heard the news laughed with pure joy. Sarah held her tiny son, and her heart was overflowing. She said, "God has brought me laughter, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me." Imagine the happy party they must have had. All their friends and family came to celebrate. There were happy smiles, joyful shouts, and lots of laughter, all because God had kept his incredible promise to Abraham and Sarah. Isaac's birth was a beautiful reminder that with God, nothing is impossible. He can do amazing things, and his timing is always perfect. So, whenever you look up at the stars, remember Abraham, Sarah, and baby Isaac. And remember that God has wonderful promises for you too. He loves you so much and will always be with you. Thank you for joining our story today. Wasn't that a happy one? If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and ask a grown-up to help you subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. We can't wait to see you again soon. Bye for now.